Hello and welcome back to the 2,500 euro warehouse full of stuff that I moved into my garage. So, it is chilly today, so I'm wearing a beanie. I'm not a fan of the beanie look, but gotta keep my ears warm. We're gonna go through some more boxes. Now, to be honest with you, I cleared this front area out during the last video, and so I had to pull stuff up from the back. Yeah, most of the stuff not very exciting because I could tell, and it was stuff that I've moved numerous times. And there's a few mysteries back there that even I don't know because the boxes are closed. So, but we'll see. We'll see what it is. Okay, the first off, you can see right here, all the way stacked up from the floor, toilet seats, toilet seats. So these are laminated wooden toilet seats. As far as I can tell, from the ones I looked at when I was moving them, none of them have the hardware. So you basically just have to attach it with the hardware that you already have. So if that doesn't fit, yeah. So I think I had 7 toilet seats that I got before, 6 white and 1 blue. Um, and now I have, are there some blue ones in here? Oh yeah. Want 4 more blue ones and like 12 more white ones. Some are round and some are elongated, so at least there's some variety. At some point I might just put them online free or like €2, pick it up. I don't know. A lot of toilet seats. Uh, See this box? It's a monster. And it is filled with these. So, rotary mop says spin and go replacement mop covers. These are still available, like on Amazon, I think, for I checked for like, because I had seen them before and had pulled one out. But there's a huge box of them, and that is it, top to bottom, these things. But they're still selling them on Amazon for like 9.99 or so for a 2-pack. If only this were the only box, then I'd think, hey, maybe I can get rid of those. The reality is, where are we at here? Oh, this box also very similar, a separate brand. This one's unbranded. These are called Pro polishing mops, but it looks like the exact same size. Uh, these I do not know. Polishing mop replacement heads. Well, then you say, hey, well, this box, I haven't opened this. This has got to be a promising, fancy sort of thing, right? On the side, it does say Easy Max Super Mop replacement heads. Now, they are a little different because they're these things, those sort of twisting things. And indeed, in a previous video, I did get 2 Easy Max Super Mops. Well, look at that. Lifetime supply, baby. 2 mops and four, looks like 4 packs of replacement heads in here. And there's another one of these says the same thing. Replacement heads. So I've got 2 mops, and I could sell each mop with 10 replacement heads. That might be somebody's dream Christmas present, right? I would not personally recommend that anyone get a mop as a Christmas present, but who knows? So now let's look for some variety. We'll go 1 box down. Hey, guess what? The rotary mop replacement heads. Giant box number 4. Woo! Oh. But now if we keep going down, then we'll get some unique stuff. Rotary mop replacement. Giant box number 5. Oh, I can't go on like this forever though. Oh, this one feels like it might be different. It's not different. It's a rotary mop replacement head. Giant box number 6. What is this? This just says has the number 16 on the outside, and I'm hoping it's not just a different style of rotary mop replacement head. I will cut gently in case it is a red hats. Yeah, it's a box of 16 unprinted red hats. I already have like 100 of these red hats, so we know what these are. Which means we know what these are. Actually, it says number 16, but it says there's 24 in here, so I don't know what that means. Maybe it was the lot that they were purchased in or something. So yeah, here we go. More hats. Fancy hat. Ah, the dream. Let's check these out. Some of the other ones have been rusted. Yeah, see, that's the thing, is that the thing down here is a little bit rusty, but they're in great shape. I actually ran of the other ones I found, not expecting to find more. I ran a load through the washing machine, figuring the worst that could happen is they were destroyed, and I would have to throw them away. Uh, it actually worked out just fine. They washed up nicely. So I listed some. So there are some listed now. Okay, toilet seats. Okay, it's not another giant box of these, but it is on theme. We already have, I think, a box of these in gray. It's a silicone sort of whisk brush thing, whatever that is. Little dustpan and brush. There's a bunch of sets in here. These are mostly green, although there's a here we got a whole bunch. Mostly green, but it does look like there are a few sort of turquoise, yeah, in the bottom. Uh, Ever since I found the first box, I've been using one of these to clean up around the cat's litter box. So that worked out just great. Now I just need to find a use for the other 100. Or, well, okay, maybe not. That might be an exaggeration. But hey, I'm just happy they're not rotary mop head replacements. Let's see. What do we have here? Oh, I do not know. It was heavy. I did not open it. It's definitely not rotary mop head replacements, but maybe I will be wishing it was. Oh, no. I think, huh, there's just a little decorative stand. I think these are end caps for some fluorescent, like garage lighting that I have. And it's all in different parts. So these are the end caps. That's good. I wasn't sure what I had or what I not. Yeah, Stirnseite. So yeah, from Ludwig Leuchtturm. So it's a lighting company. So that's what that is. That's good because I will need those if I'm ever going to sell those. I still haven't yet determined if they're so if you can actually use LED tube lights with them, or if they're some sort of primitive version that are stuck, unfortunately, on fluorescent, which means they can't be used because they don't sell fluorescent bulbs anymore. Now let's see. We have another giant box back here. I wish I could promise great things. Box, giant box number 7. Okay. Now this one says personal on the outside, but it also has a sample. Peek through there, you can see even more of these. So, box number 8. I mean, can you use them as berets? What functions do they have? They have to have more than one function. Maybe I could just use them as toilet paper, luxurious toilet paper. will come as a surprise to no one. That is a Chobit rotary monitors. Now, if you haven't watched my other videos and you're thinking, man, this poor guy got stuck with all these mop heads for 2,500 euros. This, I think, is my maybe 16th, 17th video. And so I've gone through a lot of stuff in this garage that was a warehouse that I purchased. And not all of it has been this kind of bulk nonsense. So, not that these are worthless. Like I said, they're still selling them online. Maybe I just have to send them all to Amazon and tell them to sell them for me for €2 a piece, and then I can get €1 a piece. We'll see. But that's for me to figure out. But this is not by far not typical of the days I've had here. All right, another box. And below that, I don't know. I don't remember. I just stacked these like an hour ago and I still don't remember. It's just wishful thinking that it's not another box of those. Oh, oh. It's not another box of rotary mop head replacement things, but it is another box of these. And by these, if you haven't seen the other videos, these are replacement filters for a very specific steam mop that took me a while to find because they are discontinued and the filters are also not being sold anywhere. So I may have the complete market cornered, but the market may also not exist. So it'll be a very small corner. But yeah, this is the third box like this of these, and they go to an Aqua Laser Premium 3 steam mop, and they are calcium or water filters, decalcing filters. Um, so yes, unless I can miraculously find a really good market for these rotary mop heads, then this whole thing that I pulled out is going to be not so much fun. So yeah, I've got now about 2 dozen toilet seats and about 2,000 rotary mop head replacement covers, some nice dustpan sets, and the end caps for some fluorescent lighting. It's been better. But luckily, and I knew this was going to happen today because I stacked this stuff up and I thought, man, this is going to be a boring one. But it has to be because before I can set this aside and call it looked through, we have to look through it. So now you've seen what I have for a pile of mop replacement heads. And if you want to see something a little more varied and maybe a little more interesting and hopefully a little more valuable, you can subscribe and you'll find out when I post the next video. So until then, thank you very much for watching. Tell your friends, especially if they have a rotary mop. See you next time.